welcome back. I thought today would be fun to learn how to do a digital planner. So first, make a new document or open Affinity. And we're gonna do a 160 by 210 millimeter. I don't know why it's under millimeter or why I have it set up like that. You could do 300 dpi. This high of DPI is more for print. Digital tends to be 72. It's always good. I had it set up for 300 for a reason, I don't know. Digital, you're gonna use RGB. You have the choice between transparent or not transparent. I like the look of transparent background. But you would need something in the back of, like on top of that transparent layer. I will explain more. Multi-page facing. This one we're going to do horizontal, and we're going to start on our right. 28 pages, but we can add more. Digital, you don't really need to worry about the divisible by 4 like you would doing a print. Again, I will explain more. Margins. Did I do that? Oh, sugar plums, I did. I don't know what I had it set for. Weird. You don't need a lot of margins. I think it'd be fine. Bleed is for printers, so you don't have to worry about that. And we're gonna create document. And this is how your document is supposed to look like, okay? With the transparent. A transparent background, if I do, well, hold on. Okay, if I do this, you're gonna see through the page. Or I don't have it. We will be making tabs, so like this. So then it kind of looks how it would in a binder kind of thing. All right, so making a binding. Different kinds. I really like this one. The binder look is fun. So let me lock this. Command 0. Alright. So we need a rounded square. Hold on, let me put it down here. And go down. Like that. It's a silver. And we're going to use our gradient. a beautiful gradient. This shift. There we go. Middle should be darker. It should be let's do 22. And then we're gonna lock this layer and we're gonna make circles. It's actually flipped. Let's go black so we can see it. Stroke. Yeah. Command J, V. Like that. Command G. And we're gonna go to the shape builder tool. And it should be this. That. We're gonna minus this. Color. RGB. Kind of like something like that. Circle. That. That. We don't need this. We're gonna maybe about here. Okay. Command J, V. We're gonna move it over like that. We're gonna group. Command J, V. And we're gonna V. And we're gonna move this down. Command 0. And we're gonna go. Nope. We're gonna Command J. Command J down. Like that. And we're gonna do this. Hold on, that's wrong. Here. It's 10 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Hold on, Hopi. Okay. Alright. So, actually, let's do this. Make this quicker. So, Command J. and drag down. Command J, down, Command J, just a little bit. Command J. Command J. Command J. Okay. Let's see. We don't need this. Command 0. And you can fix it and all that stuff. So 2 circles, shape builder tool, the rounded rectangle, and you get the binder flat. I kind of like this, so ooh, pardon me. Layout, you should have it available in binding, and you can make sure we have this. What we're gonna do, so we can clean up this, is have A here. Hold on. This, and then this. And we're gonna group. So it should be like that. B, A, select, click, group. Okay. V, click, A, select, click, shift, click, sorry. Command G. V, click, A, shift, click, Command G. And we're going to keep doing that. V, A, shift, click, Command G. Accidentally. Hold on. A. Why all of a sudden I'm messing up? Oop. Command G. Alright, and we're gonna just keep on going. What was I doing? Okay, I need to take out my dog quick because I didn't realize what time it was when I started this. But when I come back, I will have this done. Remember, V for the big group. V, A for the small. Command G to group everything. Okay. And I shall be right back. Now that we got all the little tabs here grouped, get the top one and scroll all the way down, shift, click, command G. And then we're gonna shift, click, command G. And then here we can, maybe this is, it doesn't look like a, this spiral, but maybe call it, I don't know, thin binding. And then we're gonna hit V, click this, and we're gonna drag it all the way over here. And now we got our second one. Okay. So we're gonna delete that because I like this one better. It's my favorite. There. Put it in the middle like that. Okay. And we can also do a master. So we go pages, add master. So this one is us putting our binding in, and you could do, I like all caps, binding. Okay. I'm gonna hit OK. We're gonna hit OK. There was a pop-up on my thing and I don't know what for. Assets, binding, make sure it's in the middle, go pages, and voila. Right click, apply master to pages, and we're gonna do all. Okay. And apply to all of it. Okay. So I'm gonna delete that one. Okay. And that's how you do that. Save. Alright. So when I was trying to decide what do I want to do. Okay. And I'm like, you know, I'm in the middle of a D&D game. I am a rogue bard. More like a pirate bard. Okay. So, D&D Journal, you can edit it and all that stuff. You know, whatever. I also make a personal journal that I believe I am done. Is just me hyperlinking all the pages and stuff to the calendar and tabs and individual time-consuming stuff. So that's music, TV, that kind of vibe. So right now I pulled up my I'm sorry. I'm gonna change the colors. Right now it's more placement, okay? And how I want things to look. I might end up changing the shapes. Not sure. It's just placing what is needed for a character sheet. goodness. So it's the main, I think it's the big rolls here. And then underneath that, you got okay. V Command J over Command J, Command J. It's a little off, it looks like. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna go Command J, go down. And we're gonna go over like that. Command J. It's gonna be here. Voila. So kind of what we did for the spiral here is we got the background, which is in the big group. No, it's not. Okay. A, shift, click, click, group. Okay, yeah, that's why. Shift, group. I don't know what happened to this. Oh, okay. I see it. I see what happened. So we start green. A, shift, click, all the stuff, group. There we go. By itself, shift, A, click, group. Shift, click, group. And shift, click, group. And we're gonna just keep doing that. Okay. Looks like we're done with that. Oh, showing that I'm missing the strength. So I guess let me do that. Shift, click everything, Command G. There we go. And we'll just delete the empty group. There we go. Oof. My toesies. Alright. Alright, so we need the hit points. We can do hard. Something like that. And then we need a box. Kind of thing. Maybe do and make it a darker green. Like that, I guess. And we want this to be the center together and Command G, because this is going to work together. Or make this big enough, like that. So, delete that for right now. Stroke. And we want text in the middle. That. Group. Okay. The armor class. I was trying to think, like, the last time I was trying to make a D&D journal, I thought there was one that kind of looked like an armor, but I'm not seeing it. So we're going to make one. Go circle. Like that. We're gonna vector this arrow. Oh wait, convert to curves. And there we got our point. I'm gonna do a circle. Command J, B, over again. That doesn't look even. Select everything, group, shape builder tool, and we want to subtract like that. And here we're gonna hit text. Oh, actually we don't need that, because it's one big number. But we could do AC, armor class. Something like that. Group. We don't need to do that. It's already in a group. So this is going to be together, so that it could be in a group like that. Obviously resizing, but right now we're just placing things and all that. Yeah. Okay. Initiative is fighting, so I don't know what shape they're using. It looks like a pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A sexagon? Septagon? The 6 shape. But I think a sword, because the initiative order is usually when there's a battle happening. So, let's make a sword. So a sword is skinny, but we need enough room. Like that. We're gonna select this and we're gonna make a point. That didn't work out. Gonna maybe click that and make a point. Maybe delete those. Kind of looks like a pencil. And then I'm gonna, it's kind of like this, right? And then a thingy going out on both sides. That kind of looks like a sword. And remember, we have to group everything to make sure everything is there. S for shape. And we're just gonna combine everything. That. This. Let's zoom in. This. There. There we go. Command 0. Like that. Yep. And we're gonna Command G. We're gonna drag it down in our group. And that's our initiative. So we got our HP, hit points. We got our initiative, our sword. And we got our armor class. Okay. We got our abilities. Let's do our saving throws, which could be here. So let's maybe do a box here. I don't want the rounded, maybe like that. We're gonna drag it down a little bit. Maybe have a ruler so it kind of like fits this row here. Okay, let's do text. This shouldn't, that's its own group. Like that, yep. This is up top. And then we have this, okay. Text, and we're gonna type in saving space throws. Shift. Drag down. Shift arrow. So if you want to do small adjustments, let go of shift and just do arrow key. Alright, so now we have to do right down all of this. Because it is different. So. Okay. So we need 6. 6 circles. We might not want that big of a circle. Don't know yet. I don't think we want that, so B, Command J, Command J, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm gonna zoom in. Type strength. Go. In a way, we could do this and then Command J. Command J. Command J. Oh, pardon me. And voila. Okay. Double click. Let's say this is for those who have just started. Dexterity. Because you have the choice where it's just dex. People who have played D&D would know what this is. Or con, because they would say do a con save. Fusion. Intelligence. Wisdom. And a charisma. Okay. We're gonna make some of these smaller. I think that's fine. Okay. And then gonna bracket maybe at W. Half of the S. That might be big enough. And we're gonna use a square. Might just want a W. I don't see us needing all that room, you know? Okay. Command J. That's not right. It should be this one. Command J. J. That obviously needs to go up. Command 0. Oh, we're not done. We have one more. Like that. And we'll fix that. So again, we're gonna go A, Shift, click, Command G. Sorry for the barking. People are here. By itself. There we go. There we go. Make sure you're not shift click. You just let go shift, click, shift, wisdom, square. Command G. Let go of shift. Boop, boop, boop. Like that. And then we'll do Command G, boop, and drag it down. And then shift, Command G. We're gonna go V, double click, and we're gonna go like this. I think that works. Layout, hit preview, and we can kind of see how it looks without all the grids and guides. Like so. Probably want this over. It's too crowded with the wisdom. Okay. Then we have senses, which we have enough room over here, so let's Command J. And we can drag it here. Grab the box. Kind of like this. And we just need 3, so let's get rid of these 3. Move it over like that. Here, and let's start over on that. Command J, drag it, put it over here. This one should actually be part of this group. Double click. Command 1 to see if we need to make this bigger. Shift. That that works. Alright, so we have 3. We're gonna kind of need these squares. So here, one, Command J, V, drag down, Command J, drag down. Okay. Text up. And we're gonna go to make this smaller I'm not gonna put passive. Oh wait, I need to fix this text. That's why I'm a little confused right now. Alright, so this is senses. Text. T. Alright. SENSES, and I'm gonna put parentheses passive. Parentheses. Something like that. Click on this, Command J, drag down, Command J, something like that. Text. Alright, investigation and insight. And I do want to change it where it's just all caps. So we got that. And we're going to do the same thing. No. Until we're done. Okay. Click A, Shift, group. A, Shift, group. A, Shift, group. Okay. And then this should be one big group. Then this should be drag down to here underneath the senses. There we go. And again, we will fix this, okay? Command 1, alright, Command 0, the overall page. Okay, yeah. We could select bowl, drag it down maybe a little bit. And then we have advantage, like this character has advantage against it being frightened because she has the brave feature. So let's make another box. We don't need a big one, but advantage, probably parentheses roll. Let's Command J, Shift drag down. We're gonna put against because she has brave. Command 1. Okay. Something like that. So this is us using shape builder tools, guides, the text, the master page, okay. Here's another good feature. The table tool. Okay. So we're gonna go over here to this side, and we're gonna fill up the skills over here. All right. So table. Give us some room. Go here, drag it all the way down. And let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we need 18. Perfect. And we need 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of that. And drag it. And you can always resize it. So got here the mod, so that's the dex kind of thing. We're gonna abbreviate that. The skill tends to be a longer. I think the longest word is animal handling and sleight of hand. And then the bonus, which is a square like that. And we can drag it like so. So in this one, we'll put a circle shape. So let's go here. We need this to be centered. Actually, let's have them both be centered. Hold on. I mean this. Center aligned. And center vertical. Center vertical. There we go. All right. All right, so we got all caps. Dex. Arrow key down, wisdom. Arrow key. Intelligence. Arrow key. Wait, where am I? Intelligence. Strength. Arrow key. Charisma. Intelligence. Wisdom. Charisma. Intelligence. wisdom, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, charisma. This should be A. Intelligence, dex, dex, and wisdom. Okay. And then same thing. Big words. Acrobatics, arrow key. Animal handling, tiny arrow. Arcana, athletics, deception, history, insight, intimidation, investigation, medicine, irony, nature, perception, performance, persuasion, SUASION. That looks weird. Religion, sleight of hand, stealth, and survival. Survival check. Those are fun. Okay, and that's it. And then we leave to circle and squares. And right there is the table. Okay. So we did the table. Another thing that makes this good, the table tool, interesting, is your equipment. And I also want to say spells. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do the spells list. Is the only thing. Again, D&D Beyond. But I'm thinking of people who might not have internet, like they make their character sheet on D&D Beyond, have to travel or something, and they still have their notes. But yeah, I'm still working on it, but as a start, um we showed the table tool, which we could do more. Like, I want this to be italics and then this in bold, maybe to help stand out. Ooh, pardon me. Um. Maybe I want A to have. Oh, I thought bullet points, but apparently not. Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. You can also do this, merge cells. Oh, no, never mind. I fit. Merge cells, perfect for title. I'm sorry. I actually am working on using, is it Sheets? Google Sheets? To keep track on camel grinding. And I'm making my own, because the one that I was using didn't update, or I don't know how to update it. So I learned how to make it. I want to say thank you to the original person who made it in the first place. Thank you. But anyways, that's also fun. But back to Affinity. um, yeah, I'm trying to think of anything. Oh, hyperlinks. Okay. I'm gonna make the tabs, and when I come back, I will show you hyperlinks. So fun. Or maybe my planner ones, because it is so time consuming. So I was actually thinking on showing the difference of CMYK and RGB, but I don't know, I wasn't a fan of that. Then I was like, ooh, doing a calendar print is always fun. But I might do that after showing you the digital planner, because this is a print form. And I would have to print and show how to put it together. And I mean, I do enjoy making calendars, but if you do it wrong, it can be pricey. I messed up on it so many times in college. Print is not free, and it was for my portfolio, so it had to be perfect. And it was the most expensive thing in my portfolio for how many times I had to redo it and stuff. Okay, so I wanted to show hyperlinks and the tabs, and the best way is my digital planner. So the thing is, so if you click January, it will take you to January. And then like because I have it weekly planner. So if you want to go to here, it would take you to said week. My older ones, I had a planner that basically did the same thing. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna go here to Windows, and it should probably be links. And we need hyperlinks. Hyperlinks. So we're gonna have this one. It's gonna say the vector arrow. We're gonna click on the big rectangle, add, and you're gonna need this is so time consuming. Okay, let's do January. Because January is page 2. So add. All right. So go here. Then we scroll. So February is page 9. And go 9. Okay. And so really, so we go here, right click, and it should wait, what? I mean, you can always rename it, but again, so all your pages, you're gonna have to do this. So you're gonna have a lot of links. Maybe cover, all caps, underscore January. And it should take us to hold on. This took us to February. Oh, it's all caps. There we go. We're gonna rename this. There we go. Caps cover underscore January. Okay. All right, let's go back to the cover. A. Okay, I need to lock these because we don't really want the letters or like, you know, the name. All right, let's go down. March is page 15. Add 15. Cover underscore March. I don't know. I think I would just write everything down. And then here, cancel. So like maybe like a small whiteboard or something that you can easily erase and reuse, right? We're on May 29. And this is, so you would set up everything, make sure everything is right. Okay. Okay, so let's say we didn't need links. All right, so January, I'm gonna add a page. Page, number page 1 after 2. Okay. So this is from Affinity Publisher, and I put it in Affinity V3. So this is why it kind of looks weird. I don't have my master pages. This is my last year's one. So, I mean, I guess I could open that file. Oh, wait, it's right here. Do we see it? Oh, it's right here. PDF. I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, it's this one. Okay, so anyways, so now we have another page. So if we go to February, oh, it does still work. Oh, interesting. Hold on, I'm curious about something now. So right now I'm on Publisher Quick. Okay, go pages. Add after 29. Mm-hmm. What? Cancel. What the? Oh, wait. That is why, because I didn't do all of it. Oh, sugar plums. No way. Interesting. Why did I think that it didn't work? I do not know. I do not know. But anyways, you have to go through every single one. And part of me is questioning it now. And I have a feeling I might have been doing this all wrong, and I'm a little sad if that is the case. Because if you think about it, do masters. Or even the flaps, right? You command C and then just command V it. It should be there. I don't know. So really, that is hyperlinks. You go through every single one. You could try to copy and paste, and hopefully that would work. I'm on March, May, June. Scroll down. And 37. Okay. You know, we could probably do something like this. All caps. Cover underscore June underscore 37. Maybe we could do parentheses. 37. And use that as a reference on the page. June, now we're on July. 44. Was 44. It is working. So. Oh. Goodness, crimes. like it's good to like picture on how you want to work on your digital book, because a monthly would take you to the monthly calendar, maybe do like the whole year. I guess that's what that would look like. Let me see. Like here. Actually, I really don't like this one. I kind of like how I did this in the shopping list. Mm. But yeah, the more pages, the more hyperlinks, and yeah. And I thought, okay, so it takes you to January, right? So it takes you to January, or this case, June, right? Then you click this week. Then it would take you to the first week of June. And because I'm kind of like a freelancer and stuff, this is kind of like a doodle, because I love doodling and stuff. Kind of what you like, remembering what you did during the month of June, and doodling notes, definitely if you're trying to keep track on cost and all that tax stuff. So my thing is trying to make something that's easy for people to use for anything that they need it for. So that's January, and then it takes you to the calendar. So click August, it will take you to this. Then you click, let's say 5, because it's kind of like in the middle of the calendar, or 19, and it would take that. I used to make it where go here, there's a small calendar here, and you can go to a different week. And that's another extra hyperlink. You could do where you have like your weekly, and let's say you click this or the box, then it would take you to that day daily, and then that's an extra hyperlink, and it adds on, and it keeps making the list longer. And yeah, again, it's one of those like you put music on and you just jamming along. Yeah, can be fun. I never really name my hyperlinks. This is the first time. But I do write down like June is page 37, so I don't have to click and then go, okay, what page do I need to type in? Oh, 66. Bloop, bloop, bloop. and keep looking, because that takes up time. Time is money, kind of thing. So, so I showed you hyperlink and how to check if it works. Which you could go here. Okay. Okay. While I'm over here, let me double check. Oh yeah, it's right here. Yep. Interactive. So what I did, let's okay. We go January. Make sure the box is selected. After you made a hyperlink, you right click, scroll all the way down to interactive, and go hyperlink. June, July. Did we do August? No. So click, right click, interactive, insert hyperlink, which $51. So if you don't have this box out and you don't want it, that's another way. And then to see if it works, you go scroll all the way down, go hyperlink target. 0, and voila. If you want to see anything else for digital planner, put it in the comments down below. I think I really showed everything that could be useful in this. You can easily save this as a template, so you can use this next year. Obviously, you would have to change the calendar, which is a asset. So you make the calendar and you're like, okay, this starts on Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday would be this one with binding, or a normal calendar, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Scroll, shift, so it stays. Like that. Just as a quick example, and then you can edit that. But yep. And this is just tables. Yeah, I'm thinking the next video I will show the calendar. Don't quote me, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. I mean, assembling calendars is so much fun for me. Same thing as like putting a package design together. So much fun. So much fun. Anyways, thanks for watching. Questions, if you want to see something, comments down below. If you like this video, click the thumbs up. If you want to watch some more, subscribe. I'm working on organizing the folders, so this would be how to, and then when I start working on my artwork stuff. So everything is organized. So yeah. Again, thank you for watching. Until the next video. Bye.